Alright, look, this is story time, right? Story time on how basically I got. I wasn't really that guy. I don't beef. So this wasn't my fault, gang. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't my fault. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't editing none of this on YouTube either. It's just gonna go straight up just like this. Alright, so look. Basically, this is the story time on how I got killed. I know y'all heard me explain this a few times in a few videos, but I'm gonna finally tell y'all the real, like the true, like not the true story, but like the full story. Alright, so boom, let me tell you how this all started. So look, it was one day we was just chilling in the house. We was chilling in the house. I guess niggas found out we could. I guess niggas found out they could do Uber Eats, and then niggas started doing Uber Eats. That Jones whamming, so we start like, oh yeah, bad. So I go out there, right? This is my first time ever going out doing Uber Eats. I go out there, I ain't gonna lie. That Jane was like that. It was getting orders. I ain't gonna lie, that's just like memories. Cause look, when we used to ride, like they used to make us pick up. Y'all niggas know. Y'all know what U Street is. They used to make us pick up all the orders from U Street. U Street used to be whamming, bro. That's how there was a whole bunch of people out there. I ain't gonna lie, look at dangerous a little bit. I don't know. But look, this day, it was like crowded, crazy. It didn't look no dangerous at all. So like, we was getting orders all night. They had us getting. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if y'all do these, y'all know. Y'all do these, do this, or like y'all know they make y'all go to the same, like they will make you take an order, and then they'll like the next order they'll make you pick up something from the same exact place, and it's just like, yo, I could have did both at once. So look, when we do Uber Eats, right? We do Uber Eats that whole night. We do Uber Eats that whole night. It was whamming. We got in the house. I ain't gonna lie, we ate good. We got in the house. Wait, that my first time eating good like that. I ain't gonna lie. I woke up the next morning. I was like, yo, I'm ready to go out again. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is my fault. I was fiending, gang. And I was like, I'm ready to go out again. So look, we went out again. And I ain't gonna lie, we did this for like a month straight, I think. Month 2.5 straight. We did it for like a month or 2 months straight before the situation happened. So boom. Some of y'all know, some of people know me in real life. So some of y'all know where I used to live at. It was like a, I don't know what to call it, gang. I ain't trying to be disrespectful though. I don't know if it was a hood or it wasn't, but I ain't gonna lie, that thing wasn't getting bent. That thing wasn't getting. You did, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what was going on. I'm gonna be honest. Cause how I'm supposed to know something going on the whole time? What if I just can't see it? Alright, so look, let me tell you what happened, right? I guess this was the hood. I didn't know this. So look, boom. We was this month of doing Uber Eats. I ain't gonna lie, this one it was getting crazy. It was getting crazy outside. I ain't gonna lie. You go outside, you see 5 cars in a row, busted windows. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas was dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. This one the killing started happening. If y'all know about I ain't gonna lie, it was like a killing spree in Northwest. If y'all know about that, it was like a killing spree out there. And that thing was, I ain't gonna lie, it was this one time. It was like niggas was getting killed every day. It was like a Call of Duty. It was like a GTA server. I was like, yo, what's going on? So look, boom, I ain't gonna lie. Around this time when it started getting more dangerous, this when a nigga like me was scared to cross out. I ain't gonna lie, I was always, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still scared to go outside to this day. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still scared to go. No, I'm still scared to go outside. But look, this one I was really scared to go outside. Like I ain't gonna lie. Only time I was going outside just to go to school. That's it. I ain't gonna lie. And then it was just one time I had this moment. I was like, nah, I can't hold myself back. I was like, I can't keep hiding, being scared forever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, alright, I'm about to finish. I ain't gonna lie. I was starting to leap. I'm like, yo, I might just finish doing Uber Eats. So boom, we started doing Uber Eats again. Started Uber Eats again. I ain't gonna lie. It was sometimes I went out by myself. I was like the young boy in this joint. Big bro told me everything I knew to that joint. So look, boom, it was the time I went out by myself. The time I didn't. The time I went out by I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking too fast. The times I went out by myself, I was not getting orders for it. I ain't gonna lie. I would see stores like I got like social anxiety, gang. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Cause like sometimes I won't, sometimes I will. It depends on a person, the time of the day, for real. So look, there will be some times I would get orders. I'm like, nah, I ain't going. Like I would drive all the way to the store, and I would see a lot of people like, nah, I ain't going in there, gang. Mind you, we used to ride the e-bikes. The bike I was using, I had a key. I wasn't able to scan it, so I couldn't even lock that joint and unlock it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. One time I drove all the way to Carver. Y'all know Carver? I drove all the way to Carver and Northwest, 101 Northwest by U Street. I drove all the way to Carver and I went in. I came back and my bike was gone, gang. No true. You need to get thieves. And the thing is, let me tell y'all. One time a nigga was really like, okay, I used to go to this is gas station I used to go to, right? I ain't gonna lie, the YNs used to spank me every time. Every time I jump on my bike, they own it. And they do it so quick to the point where I couldn't even see it. These niggas too quick. But like, it was one time, we was chasing these niggas, right? What these niggas do? I ain't gonna lie, I guess these niggas got tired of us chasing them. These niggas took a break, gang. These niggas took a break, right? So they was sitting like on somebody's steps and stuff, right? Mind you, it's dark. I got on all black. You just can see me. So I'm creeping up. And I'm creeping up. I just pull up like, wait. I'm in all black. These niggas can't have guns on them and kill me, in GTA. Right? So I'm like, hold on. So I back up a little bit. And like, I ain't even say, yo, give me my bike or nothing. I said, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted them to run instead of like, yo, what you on? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted them to run. So I was like, hey, they see me? I ain't gonna lie. It was one tall, lanky nigga. He hopped on the driver's seat. It was a little small nigga that hopped on the back. No. I lied. It was reversed. The tall lanky. I remember. I was like, what? Nigga, that's so backwards. The tall nigga hopped on the back. Like, I don't like the Capital bike. I got like the little red thing over the tire. He hopped on that, and the little nigga hopped on the bike. I ain't gonna lie. When I came out the store, I saw these niggas. I saw them take my bike. I'm like, yo, mind you, I couldn't do anything. I was like, bro, I had a case of waters. I had like the 24-pack case. No, it was a 48. I had a 40-pack case of waters. I come out. I'm like, yo, that's my bike. He said, oh, for real? Why he still pedaling my joint like it's his? He said, oh, for real? I'm like, nigga, yes, for real, nigga, for real. But I ain't gonna lie. I learned this method now. I know how to turn the bikes off. So when they go in full speed, I know how to just turn off, make them dead. Look, we just got all the way off topic. Look. So like, look, this one day, right? That's the day of everything. So look, we was doing Uber Eats again, right? This time I wasn't by myself this time. So I think we started like 11 a.m. Right? This we do. We would go out and go on breaks. Come out on breaks, you know? So we went out from like 11, we come back in like 3, 4. We took a break, we went back out. I ain't gonna lie, when we take a break, you really just charging the phones up. So we charged the phone up, we went back out. We came back in like 8. Then I fell asleep and I woke up at like 1 a.m. I woke up like 1 a.m. They was like, he's like trying to go do Uber Eats. I'm like, hell yeah, boy, I'm home. Y'all ever wake up in the middle of the night, you be so hungry, you just got like y'all ever woke up y'all ever woke up in the middle of the night and y'all was hungry, you just wish you had snacks like right there. I was like, damn, fuck, I do it. I take the snacks. I'm hungry. So I went out. We did Uber Eats for like 4 hours. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like 4 hours. I ain't gonna lie. The whole night was snaky and weird already. I don't know why I even continued. So look, we was riding through blocks, everything. Like when we rode through this one block, the it looked like a real life ghost town. Like it was like it had no street pole lights. The floors when you drive away, it was rocky and bumpy. I ain't gonna lie, we had to go through this one back alley to get us lady her food. I ain't gonna lie. That's why. Now I see why y'all ever be like, yo, I say meet me right here to the Uber driver, and like, you just come on and get. I see why. I ain't gonna lie, this one nigga, I'm gonna give it a buck. I ain't gonna say exactly what the order was, cause this nigga might find me if I do something. This one, I was on this one nigga, he was like, yo, meet me here, meet me here. I was like, nah. Like, I got a. I was like, nah, I got a bite. I don't want to leave it, right? So I won't steal it. And he was like, nah, you good. Just come meet me. I was like, nah, I ain't, mind you, it was like 12 at night. I'm like, nah, gang, I'm not. This was like 2 months ago, too, by the way. I was like, nah, I wasn't. What I say? I said, nah. I said, they told me oh, look, let me tell you what happened. Uber Eats told me, like, I was trying to be nice to them nigga. They already told me, yo, I could dispose the order and just leave. Now I'll still get paid. But nigga, I know this nigga just spent his money on his food. So I'm trying to give it to him. But he getting smart to them. He said, nah, bro. On the order, he said, I told you, come to the building. I didn't even text him back. I straight shirt off, and I took this food home and ate it. You talking about? The nigga ordered again after that, and they gave me his order again. I did not pick it up. I declined it. But look, that whole night, we just ran through sketchy blocks, right? The whole night we ran sketchy blocks. Then we finally we said we can do this one last order. That's it, then we gone. I ain't gonna lie, he was pump faking me. He was telling me with one last order. He's hitting me with the, hold on, bro, that won't say this much. But you think, man, do you know what a nigga, do you know what a nigga manipulating you? Like, nigga, you know the numbers gonna make me go. He knew the numbers was gonna make me go again. Mind you, nigga, my feet are freezing cold. I'm frozen. I'm freezing up. He was like, I bet, go again. Mind you, if we would have never went again, this would have never happened. We kept going again. Like, he kept saying, yo, this last order. But then the numbers just kept getting bigger and bigger every time. So we just had to keep going. So look, we finally stopped. We finally made the last order. Boom, we headed home. We got home, right? Every time we get home, he give me my cup. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I really don't do nothing. I'm just there, to be honest. So every time we get home, he give me my cup, right? So it was me, and y'all know Justin. It was me and Justin, right? Cause I ain't gonna lie, he was trying to ride to the store with me, but Justin wanted to ride too. So he gave me my money. I think he sent my money on Cash App, and then we was gonna go to the store. Then he's gonna come back. We gonna come back. And he's gonna go, right? I kid you not. As soon as I walk out the door of my porch, I grab my bike. If you know me in real life, if you be seeing me in real life at my old house, you know I used to always like grab the bikes and just drag it down to the bike dock. It was right across the street of my house, right? I'm driving a bike down the ramp. No troll. Imagine it's an AP. All I see is this. Gang, hold on. Let me show you what I really see. Hold on. This all I see. Imagine it's an AP. All I see is this. Right? So now, I seen that. It wasn't one of them. It was 3 of them. One had the long jump, No, two had a long jump, one had a handgun. I swear to God, I kid you not. Gang, when I saw them, I stumbled, right? And I dropped my bike. And they did like this. They said, look over fast. I swear to God, no troll. No troll. No troll. In my head, I said, yo, I'm about to die right now. Nah, let me take a look at my hand. I'm like, yo, I ain't. Alright, let me take what really went through my hand at this point. When I seen the gun, when I seen when I look inside these niggas' barrel gang, I was like, yo, I ain't to watch the new Stranger Things yet. I ain't gonna lie, I just started naming things I didn't do yet. I started naming things I wanted to do that I didn't do. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna die right here. Right? So basically, they were just asking, was I with it? Was I with it? Nigga, I'm not with it. Please don't. Right? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if one of them niggas wasn't there, I would have died that night. Cause one of them niggas said, nah, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But the niggas was still, he was still aiming at me. I think he was fiending. I ain't gonna lie, I think he just wanted to plug in the game. I'm so happy I didn't. Like, I'm so happy. Nah, God was really on my side that day. No, like, no troll. So they did that. They was like, let me tell you how the whole thing went down. They was like, yo, you with that? I was like, with what? My dumb ass said, with what? I should have said, no, not with nothing. Why would I say with what? That nigga think I'm with something. So look, I'm not gonna lie. If you know me in real life, if you haven't been with me in a real situation, you know when my heart drop, I be about to my pants, like real life, in real life. Like I be feeling, like I be feeling myself about to kill myself. No cap. So I was like, yo, I'm like, I was doodle in my pants. Like, oh my God. I like, yo, I'm gonna die with doodle in my pants. Mind you, I'm like this. You could visibly, nah, them niggas was distance away, right? They could visibly see me shaking. I was like this. Like this. I don't know why I put my hands up. I should have never did that. Cause if police would have came past, they would have seen it. They like, oh nah, you tipped them, young boy. It's over. Boom, they would have ended me right there. I ain't gonna lie. But look, I was like, why? Let me tell you how the whole conversation went. They're like, you with that S? I'm not gonna lie. Now looking back at it, that only happened for like 7 seconds. I swear to God, no troll in my head for like 2 minutes. Like 2 real life minutes. It felt like he kept asking me, yo, you with that? You with that? You with that? I'm like, nah, I'm not. I'm like, nah, with what? I'm not with nothing. I'm not with nothing. So these niggas like, one nigga was like, nah, don't do it, right? But he was still aiming at John. Like, I was like, nah, bro. If your mans can't stop you, a real crash. I thought it was over. So this nigga, he finally did this. He asked one last time. He said, you with the ass? I said, I'm not with nothing, bro. I'm not with nothing, bro. I swear. I said, bro, come on, bro. I wasn't trying to die. I said, I swear. He said, oh, all right. But he kept like this. He did like this. I was like, oh my God, I'm safe. Then I seen this again. He said, don't reach. Don't reach. I said, I'm not reaching. I walked back like this, gang. I walked like this. No troll, you my man. When they first came up like, bro, when they first came up like this, I had my hands up. Nigga, on my mother, nigga. This nigga Justin at the door laughing. This nigga Justin was at the door laughing. This nigga locked me out, gang. So imagine with this start shit, right? And I dodged and like, oh, and I try to run in the house and this nigga locked the door. So then he's walking on, right? He walking on. He was like, what did he say? He was walking on. He said, they just kept saying, don't reach. After like this, I turned around. I turned around for like 2 seconds. I turned back around and they was gone. Like, where the fuck did they go? It was no, I'm gonna lie, it was no alley there. It was like an alley, like 10 more seconds down from them. I don't know how they got gone so quick. But that's the story. That's the story on how I almost died doing Uber Eats. TikTok stay going crazy. I don't even be paying attention to TikTok. I gotta chill. I'm gonna see y'all later though, bro. Oh, hi in this drink. I just did some wiggle shit. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. YouTube. Once again, if you watch this on YouTube, come to the Twitch. We live at 8:30. Twitch.tv/JadedDummy. We live at 8:30 every night. Ain't gonna lie. From now on, if we miss a day, like I missed one day yesterday. From now on, if we miss a day, we got a punishment the next day. But look, YouTube, y'all heard me. Come over.